Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with me, Pentahybrid. I have gotten a beverage. For those that didn't watch the last episode, you're probably confused. That's fine. We are on a seven run win streak. We got through all the way to Samson on the rotation so far without losing canonically. There was the mix-up with the Blue Baby run where I loaded the wrong file and played with a friend off camera, off Let's Play, and ruined everything. But so yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. It's pretty stellar that I'm already at 7, because now we're into Azazel Lazarus, which I don't want to get too confident here and show my stripes, if you will. But if there are 2 characters in the game aside from Isaac and Judas for me that are like 90% guaranteed wins just by starting as them, it's these 2 characters. These 2 are the ones I'm never worried about. So I see no problems with us getting to Eden in the next 2 episodes. So let's start off with an Azazel run. The character I generally don't play as, Potik Quiox. P-O-T-K Q1-A-X. For those that want to play along. I tend to play a little careless as Azazel, so if you see me taking stupid damage, just realize that it's bound to happen. That's okay. The milk! I don't know, the milk is a very polarizing item. I don't find it terrible like most people do, but I also think it's just... that was a very almost Northern Lion thing I just said. It's just okay. It's basically almost average. No, it's a decent item. People that don't know what it does, it's a familiar glass thingy that follows you around, and after taking damage on a room, it spills over and you gain the cancer trinket effect for that room. So it's pretty good, depending. And as Azazel, you serve yourself a very big favor exploring the whole 1st and 2nd floor, because there is a high chance on the basement and the cellar for those weird rooms with the items that just appear randomly, the pedestals in them. So I'm gonna explore everything, or just a gold mine that has no gold in it there. So, dude, you gonna give me a tarot card that is the Tower card? Be excited about it. It's a Wheel of Fortune. That's decent. Not what I asked for. So we're gonna pass up on that. That's a bit of a shame. That's fine. Eh? Nope. There are no items like... Oh, you can give me the matchbook. An item that I don't actually enjoy, but in this rare instance I would love to have. Don't fight him vertically. Or horizontally, excuse me. Don't fight the head horizontally. No. Why did I think we were going to get the matchbook? I knew we were going to get the pony. Those are those moments where the mouth and brain don't meet. Interested. Not probably a thing I'll do, though. Blank rune is Perthro. Perthro is an exciting rune to get off of that roll, but it is less exciting when you can't do anything with it. Okay, this room, you go first. You go second. You go third. You go 4th. Sad we didn't actually get the Guppy Dream on that last run. Not to spoil for those that didn't watch, but it's a little upsetting that on that Samson run we weren't able to manage. Oh yeah, come back down to downtown, pop down the bomb, and get ready to fucking run out. Is the Guppy totally worth it? Totally worth it. Far better than the pony. What is the pony for us right now? It's a speed upgrade. So a lot of people dislike this synergy. Do I agree? Oh my god, the hitbox right there was a slight bit frustrating, I'll be honest. That curse room was even more frustrating, to be honest, again. Some people dislike this synergy. I think on the average run, with Azazel brimstone, it's way worse than it is with normal brimstone. However, if we can manage to swing the item that most times you don't want to take, and that is a strange attractor, I will be far happier with this synergy than normal. I'm realizing that the portal itself has a much smaller hitbox than it used to. I'm believing it got nerfed. And I don't want to call out them for nerfing everything possible, but that thing used to be a lot bigger, I'm pretty sure. Abaddon is definitely going to be taken. And yeah, we'll take Lil Larva. Lil Larva's great. I mean, we're going to be moving on to floors that have less and less poops now, but... Hey, look, positive notes. If we manage to find the super secret room that has the single pile of poop in it, like, well, this room, for starters, is exactly what we need. It's just deciding if it's worth it to... Oh, if that was the regular infested pill, the synergies would be insane with Little Larva and infested. Okay, I don't... We're getting 3 flies every room anyway. I can't manage that. I cannot... find the patience. Patience, yeah. I might have the patience now. It's not going to do anything because I dropped the little larva. Yeah, the portal just... It might be me. It might be me. I'm 100% okay with it being me. It just seems like the hitbox is smaller. Is it Joker? It is a Joker. The Joker gave us the Book of Satanic Bible. 3 hearts for an occasional 3 hearts. I think the flies are better. We'll consider the Satanic Bible. Oh my god, that was poor play. Very, very poor play right there. Should not have ever done that. What gave us a speed upgrade? Where did we get a speed upgrade from? Azazel doesn't start with 1.45, he starts with 1.25. I didn't get a pill, did I? Smart fly, don't bother me. Except, well yeah, don't bother me. Bother the enemies, man. Fuck them up. Be rude! Card or Spirit Heart? Card. Magician is not bad. Disappointing, but not bad. Could have been anything else and I would have probably been happier, except for, you know, 2 of hearts, but I would have known if it was a playing card rather than a tarot card. So that the point is moot. Ow. No. Yes. I tried to be clever about it. He didn't let me be clever. Good on you, man. Good on you. But we got this. We got the shoop. We got the shoop. I'm not gonna sing we got the beat. That is not a thing I'm doing right now. However, oh! Shoop for the 2nd time in a row is not a bad idea. I'm just gonna let Smartfly fuck things up. Like, Smartfly's amazing. One of the items that didn't get flack on the top 10 familiars list for being on there. A lot of people were happy with where I put them. Some people actually were pissed off that I didn't put them higher. And I'm like, I wanted to put them higher, but... Okay. You avoided for reasons beyond me knowing. Oh! Oh! Yes! Hold on. This room is going to be a nigh impossibility. I don't get to use the word nigh very often, but I'm excited that I got a chance. I got the opportunity. Hold it! That was beautiful. That's just satisfying. That's the reason I take shoot. And that's the reason I don't do that ever. Fix it! Fix it, guys! Please! Fix the brimstone bug! It's been there for like 5 weeks. Okay, it's been there for like 3 weeks, or 2 weeks. What day is today? It's that date. I'm not gonna tell you what date it is because I don't date the video. I don't want to date the video. Ew! Ugh. He's always recording so many episodes at once. Yes. Yes, I am. I won't deny that. But no, I mean, it's been like 2.5 weeks since that bug was introduced. I don't know if it was introduced on accident or if it was just a thing that they were trying to fix and ended up breaking more. Not sure. Breaking More also sounds like a mixture of Breaking Bad and Rick and Morty. I don't know why that was what popped into my head there. Give me Cricket. Oh, could have been Cricket. Wasn't Cricket. Could have been Cricket. Also, could we talk about the people that don't say could have right? Like, I never... The there thing, granted, that's always going to be a little frustrating for some folk, but, like, people who say could have or type could have instead of could have are the worst people. And if you're one of the people that does that, I apologize for calling you one of the worst people. But it's frustrating as hell because it's such... What is a could have? It doesn't even make sense. Think about what you're saying. Could have. Could have. Of doesn't have a VE in it. Have you thought about breaking down the contraction could have? That's where it evolves from. Is people say could have, and then they're like, oh, it must be could of. They think they're saying could of instead of could apostrophe VE. Use your brains, folks. Pulse worm? No, it doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Okay, yeah, the hitbox has gotta have been, or it must have been changed. There's another one. Must have, not must have. The hitbox must have been changed, because that spider was definitely being touched. Being touched by an angel. Touched by you and me. It's not a real song, it's just something I made up. Trying to make interesting commentary for the people watching. What floor are we on? We are on the catacombs. Ooh, that's good. Bamzos! 2 spirit hearts and a blood clot. That is the name of my hit single that I'm going to be releasing later this year. Bomb it. Hope for an ooh, Nightlight. It's exciting, but not... 5 bombs. 5 bombs for 7 cents? That's something I'm interested in. I don't see no issue. I don't see no issue. As he's talking about how to properly grammar things, and he says, oh, see no issue. I'm from Brooklyn. In the Gata de Eden. In the Gata de Vida. Your fear is killing me. Abaddon. Come on, Abaddon. More like Abaddon. I'm actually happy being the only person laughing there, because that was a horrible joke. Also, watch this. The brimstone fires without him knowing. Thanks for jumping into the portal of death. Quite excited about that. Shot speed. Could not have been more excited. Yoker. Gives me the death's touch. And the nail. Ooh, do I take the nail? I have good HP. I don't need the nail. And Shoop has done me well. The nail is a phenomenal item, though. Nail's one of those weird ones, and I don't want to sit here and spoil a video that I'm working on, which is the top 10 Devil Deal items, which a lot of people are, excited about. And I might have just spoiled that it might be on there or not, but I don't know. If it is on there, that's not your concern, because of course it's going to be on there. Are you kidding me? The nail is like the OG overpowered, item from Vanilla. It's one of the items from Vanilla and Wrath of the Lamb that has stayed the same. Was the nail in Wrath of the Lamb? Was it introduced in Wrath of the Lamb, or was it in Vanilla? I have a hard time remembering these things. I think it was introduced in Vanilla, but I might be wrong. No, it was definitely a Vanilla item. Because I got that and Brimstone on every other freaking run. Yeah, it was definitely in Vanilla. Now that I'm... Yeah, okay. So, but the nail was, like the OG item that, even above Brimstone, that you were like, dude, I got the nail, I'm gonna win. It's a damage upgrade. Allows you to break rocks, which is Tinted Rock access. Hidden Consumable access, which in Wrath of the Lamb, let's just be honest, a lot of those rooms were, those existed. And then, on top of that, it gives you a soul heart. So, there's a contingent of people out there that are like, Team Satanic Bible. And I'm like, the nail's better than Satanic Bible on a like a strictly statistical and room by room basis. It's the same charge. It's a 6-room charge, but Satanic Bible doesn't give you any stat boosts. Pop-a-Fly's fine. Pop-a-Fly's fine. It gets us closer to the Beelzebub, which I think is one of the better transformations in the game. I don't have to be too... You did it. You gave me the car battery shoot. I think that actually doubles the... or quadruples the damage or something like that. Converter. I'll do it twice. I'll give myself 2 red hearts because it'll be easier to access certain... devil deals. Wow, was that hard to think. That was really hard to think of. No idea why my brain went there. But the nails, it's a damage upgrade. Allows you to break rocks. It's 6-room charge, the same thing. Same thing. It's just... There's a reason they're both 2 red heart deals, is because they're both phenomenal, but I'm team nail. But it's a speed downgrade. Oh, shut your mouth. You need to talk about a speed downgrade being... It's a speed downgrade for 1 room. That makes it worse than the Bible. The people that are coming out now, they're like, well, the Bible contributes to Bookworm. And I'm like, yeah, but it didn't for the first week. They had to patch that in. Monster Manuel still doesn't, but Bookworm isn't as good as people think it is. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's not as good as people think it is. Bookworm is great, but is it like top tier transformation in the game? As you probably have told from the video I might have released recently, Magic Mush is fantastic. I don't believe, very firmly actually, I don't believe that the Bookworm transformation is as good as people think it is. This is a very good run. This is a very good run, and I'm snowballing right now, and that's because we're Azazel, so I'm trying to make as much interesting conversation as I possibly can while we continue to Little Horn, while we continue another tier effect that I wish would have been on the top 10 list, but I didn't want to have that many. I didn't want to have that many tier effects on there, man. I didn't. It felt dirty having like 6 tier effects. And then I wasn't able to showcase some of the other items that I thought were absolutely fantastic. When you got items like, because you think about the items that would have been kicked off. Eucharist would have been kicked off of the list. More than likely, Tarot card would have been kicked off of the list. Or Tarot cloth would have been kicked off the list. And that's a fantastic item. Soul card? Wow, the sun card. As my brain dies. The sun card gives us mapping and full healing there, which is great. Could go back and do the blood donation machine more, but like, why? Shoop him. I don't think car battery actually works with Shoop. I don't get these too often, so I do apologize that that's part where there are going to be areas of this game that my knowledge of Isaac don't, get to. Certain synergies are those. This is awesome. Give me Head of Cat of the Keeper. It didn't. But it could have. I have interest in going over there. Buffs. Got the buffs. Buffs. Now, the worst part about what I'm doing right now is that I'm going to go all the way over here to get to the item room, and I'm going to forget that I've been to the shop already, and I'm going to use a key to go in it. Because you'd be surprised how often I do that. Why did I get BFFs? Because Pop-a-Fly's pretty good. Pop-a-Fly's pretty good. Self-sacrifice room, again, tempting. Very tempting. I'm going to check it out. It could have a Spirit Heart in there. It had a... Ooh. Got 5 hearts I can play with. That would give me... That would get me a possible angel item, because that's the 4th play, I believe. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. Had I taken Satanic Bible, or the Nail, or anything like that, then I would definitely... I almost walked into the... I told you. I almost walked into the store. I can't help myself. There's a black rune. I'm going to use the Empress. Use the Empress here. And I'm going to fight these guys normally without using Shoop, because I used the Empress and it would feel like a waste. we come back, we'll get the black rune. Because the black rune is fantastic. Rubber cement doesn't do anything for me. And I've just grown into the point where I'm just calling that item rubber cement. I'm calling the trinkets that give specific item effects by the item. Like, rubber cement is the super ball. Nose goblin has just become booger tears, which isn't even the item name, it's just sinus infection, but booger tears. These ghosts are going to be a nightmare. Ghost! What? Hit him! Hit him! This is an exciting mobs fight. Let's go in here. Why? Because I can, and because I just got +4 damage with Shoop de Whoop, so. Number 1 was interesting, but the range downgrade didn't do it for me. Got the frail here. Put down a couple of portals for those guys that spawn in. Little Horn's gonna be a nightmare with anti-grav. I may have to take damage just so Smart flies out. And I think that's a smart play. Oh, he said smart a couple times. That was a pun on Smart Fly. Smart Fly's chewing his ass up. Chew him! Be rabid. Raving rabid. It's a pretty good run. Pretty good run, I would admit. It's not an overpowered one by any means, but it's definitely fun. And no, I don't consider this overpowered. If you're one of the people who's, oh, it's definitely overpowered. You got this, 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 and this. I'm like, well, this is just how Azazel works. All right, this is not overpowered. Overpowered would be like quad shot, freaking technology or tech X brimstone. It would be a bunch of bullshits piled into one. People use the words overpowered too much nowadays. They overuse the words, and they use overpowered to describe everything nowadays. I've noticed this. It's like, oh my god, Booger Tears is so good, it's so overpowered. I'm like, how is it overpowered? Explain to me how it's overpowered, and I will listen to your argument. How is one single item overpowered? Like, even Mom's Knife by itself isn't overpowered, because by itself, sure, you could probably win the run if you have enough skill at the game, but like any average person playing the game, I can't win with just Mom's Knife. It's a hard game. Fucking Tyrone, are you in my house right now? Are you here? You son of a bitch. What is that shit? What is that shit? Oh, well, I have to take it now. Like, I have to take it, right? Like, you can't just not... It's like... I'm gonna sit there and talk about the item, and 4 seconds later it appears. I can't just ignore it. I don't like Mom's Knife by any means, and it completely breaks Azazel, but... Like, that cannot be scripted. That is like... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just gonna win the game. I think we're just gonna win the game. Okay, that's fine. I'm just baffled. That was amazing. That was the most incredible thing I've seen today. And I've done like 3 episodes of Isaac today. I think. Might be 2. I don't know. Is that Guppy? Or am I thinking of last run? Was that Guppy? Let's take it. That's not Guppy. And Guppy Mom's Knife is shitty anyway. We still have Shoop, though. Like, on top of everything else, we still have Shoop. We're in a dangerous position. from an HP standpoint, but we have Shoop. Shoop and 9 lives. And 48-hour energy Shoop, which is so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, that's will be a ridiculous, being a little ridiculous. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can't control myself. I can't control myself. I can't control myself so much that I said shelf instead of self. Dude. Hit. Okay. Oh my. Sorry. It's going to be over with. Oh my god. That one was deserved. You can't complain. Oh my god! I just tickled him. I knew that was going to be Fistula, and I still stood there. That's how you can tell this run has frazzled my brain. That's what Mom's Knife does to the average person, man. And I'm not the average person. So we've completely broken our hilarious anti-grav run, but that's perfectly fine, because anti-grav Brim is, depending on who you ask, is slightly boring. There's like, what, 8 of them? This is gonna be Bookworm? This could be the Bible. It's not Bookworm, but it's the Bible. El Bible. El Burrito. I kind of want burritos. Even though I have pizza. Like, I have pizza, but I still want a burrito. Burritos are a delicious food. What do you guys put in your burritos? That's your comment of the day. I'm not gonna do, like, comments of the day. Cool. I'm not gonna be that guy. I tried to do it with the Hollow Knight Let's Play, and no one did it, so I'm gonna stop doing it. But if you guys would like to inform me, just out of curiosity, what is your burrito? What is your burrito? Build your burrito for me. Do you like the veggies? Are you a guy that prefers just to have like a bunch of meat and cheese and sour cream, or are you like full-blown supreme burrito with like everything under the sun on it? Like what is your burrito? Tell me about your burrito. Pick up the half red heart instead of the full red heart because I'm a madman. I also have Little Horn, which I don't even think synergizes with Mom's Knife. I think I just ruined a bunch of fun shit that this run had. Alright, Triton, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You know I didn't mean it. I love you. I'm sorry. It's just rude. It's just rude behavior. That's all that was. That was just rude behavior, and I should know better. This is a tiny room, so we're gonna do this. Oh, it didn't work as well as I'd hoped, but it worked. My burrito, I'm sure you're sitting here, well, he's asking about our burrito, but he's not telling us about his burrito. What a rude son of a bitch. Alright, you wanna know about my burrito? My burrito is pretty much, let's start from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, my burrito. What is my burrito? My burrito is a flour tortilla, because flour tortillas are, in my opinion, superior to the corn tortillas. Corn tortillas have a better taste, but they don't have a good holding texture. So you take a flour tortilla, you toast it for about 2 minutes. And by toast, I don't mean in a toaster or on anything. You put it on a skillet for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on a low setting, so it just gets a little crispy. Then you start off with your beans. We'll take beans off this one for now, because I'm gonna build a fresh burrito for you. You take the beans off for now. You don't put beans on it. We're gonna put about 2.5 spoonfuls. Yeah, spoonfuls. That's not a lot, but 2.5 spoonfuls of ground beef seasoned to perfection. Whether you use like packages of seasoning or your own homemade seasoning, that's perfectly fine. You season your meat however you want to season your meat, man. I'm not gonna judge. Then you put, what do you put next? You're gonna put about a handful of shredded, like I mean like finely shredded Colby Jack cheese, and then another handful of pepper jack cheese. Why? Why pepper jack cheese? Because people don't normally do it, but it's fantastic on a taco. Trust me, it works so well with the meat. It's fantastic. I broke Mom. I love breaking Mom. It's like one of the best things. And then, after you do that, you're gonna put a little extra ground pepper on top of it. A couple little ground pepper. You're gonna throw a spoonful of sour cream on there, spread it around nice and well, so that it's evenly distributed across the meat and the shell. And by shell, I mean tortilla. After you're done with the sour cream, you're gonna throw You get dice up some tomatoes. Hopefully they're already diced, otherwise the tomato's gonna get all warm and soggy, and you don't want a warm, soggy tomato. Then you can put the tomato on there. You can dice the tomato nice and fine, put it on there. And a little lettuce. And then on top of the lettuce, yes, on top of the lettuce, you put a little bit, just a tiny little bit, of red pepper. Why? Because it kicks the shit out of, it kicks the shit out of the burrito for one. But what I meant to originally say, I was trying to say two things at once. It kicks the shit out of the taco, but it's a flavor explosion. When you bite in, you get like sweetness, a little bit of bitterness, a little saltiness, a little peppery, and then on top of all of that, you get this fantastic slight little hiccup of spice. It's so good. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a magician. I'm actually, like, not a cook. I didn't even see that guy there. I'm, like, not a cook, but I am a cook. Like, I'm not a professional cook. Like, I don't cook for a living, but I cook a lot. And so I know plenty of weird things to do with food. Weird things to do with the food. That's a Let's Play topic if I ever heard about one. The question is, do we have time? We don't have the time. I'm desperately trying here. You guys can see it. Not because we need the HP, but because I want the HP. It's a cushion because I want to hang on to this life. I'm committing to this life. That's what this is all about. Is I'm committing to this life, and if I have a couple of backup hearts, I know that I won't have to worry about losing this one. So now, but yeah, tell me about your burrito, man. Well, first of all, tell me if you're even into burritos. Are you a hard shell or soft shell? Do you like corn or tortilla, corn or flour? What is it? Are you like just? I don't know. I won't even remember I asked this question by the time you start commenting. So I'm gonna be getting a whole bunch of taco comments, and I'll be like, "Why are they talking about tacos?" But then I'll remember. I always remember. Don't you worry. I always remember a little bit. Because to be real here, a lot of the times I'll get the comments that are like, "Oh, I like this, this, and this," and the first instinct of mine is like, "What did I talk about during that episode?" And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, that must have been the episode where I was asking them what their favorite fast food restaurant was." This is another downside of the backlog is, you know, the comments sometimes lose their relevancy because of the time that's passed, but we're not gonna stress too much about that. It's fine. Okay. I want to do a couple rooms though. I want to see if we can get a couple chests with our 3 luck. I don't imagine it happening, but if we can get a couple chests with our 3 luck, I'll be happy. What's a couple chests? Like 2. Well, we got 4 luck. And I'm not going to ask for 4 chests now because I got an extra luck upgrade. I'm still satisfied with, well, that's... I was going to say that's a shitty item, but the pun writes itself. That was the thing that happened. I think I've decided I'm just going to loop around. Not loop oregano, loop around. Evil Eye's fine. It's not good here, but it's fine. I'm gonna fight Megastand. Pop the devil. Pop the devil against Papa Devil. Oh! And if you're like, oh, when's he gonna use the shoop? When's he gonna shoop? Well, you know when I'm gonna shoop. I'm gonna shoop against the Super Envy. It's the only place you can shoop. I'm not gonna fight Super Envy with Mountain Knife. That's just... You expect too much of me. I was actually teetering on the whole, like, can this be a sub 30 Megastatin? it's gonna be just shy. Maybe. Maybe. His animation is too long. His animation is too long. No! That's fine. If the animation didn't take as long as it was, it's a sub 30 mega scene. No. We're not watching that ending, because that ending actually horrifies me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth plus Elite Penta Hybrid. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and of course, comment down below letting me know which of all your tacos. Something about burritos and tacos or some shit. So you can confuse me in a week when the video comes out. Anyway, as always, you can subscribe to the channel to show your support in what I do. We just recently did I believe the top 10 transformation. I don't remember. Go watch some of the other videos. I don't give a shit. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.